Hey guys, this is Egofear SPURME here today to teach you how to make drum sections for your atmospheric drum and bass and breakcore tracks. First, what are drum breaks? Drum breaks are drum sections sampled from other genres of music. They are sliced up and rearranged to create unique rhythms within drum and bass. The most common break used in this genre is the almond break. Though it's a safe place to start, another good break to consider would be the think break. There's plenty more to explore. The first method of chopping breaks will be through the playlist. After fitting the break to the tempo, we can slice it up and rearrange pieces to create the basic rhythm. You can also reverse certain drum hits to create more movement in your tracks. Here's another way that you can slice breaks using SliceX that might help out with breakcore or faster tempo tracks especially. First, load up SliceX into your channel rack. Find the break that you're wanting to use, then drag it into the editor. Now, when you click each chop, a drum shot will play. I recommend quickly renaming your chops by pressing Rename All in the Regions menu. Here, I'm going to listen to what they sound like and give them an appropriate name. After renaming your chops, you can listen to the drum break in the piano roll. Adjust the BPM to get the sound you're looking for. Though I didn't do this in the video, make sure that you are also turning off auto dump, which is glowing orange. Doing so will allow the changes that you make to stay. Next, I'm going to program in some drums. Now I can adjust things like the pan, volume, and fine pitch to make the break sound even cooler. Here's how it sounds. One of the cool features of SliceX is that you can also reverse certain sounds. I'm going to reverse the snare through the Tools menu and then create a region by pressing M on my keyboard. I'll go ahead and name it Reverse Snare. Finally, I'll add the reverse into the current arrangement. This is going to create some movement with the snare. At the end of this process, we can route everything to the mixer. In the region settings in SliceX, click the box to the right of Out, then select Insert you are wanting to move it to. This can be even easier if you pre-name your inserts. When listening back to the pattern, you can now see that each insert is lighting up with the corresponding sound. This makes it easier to adjust each sample on their own, as well as making bus adjustments. If you want to just add reverb on the snare or distortion on the kick, it's entirely possible now. For processing, one of our go-tos is Thermal by Output. It's a unique multi-band distortion plugin that makes your breaks stand out. It sounds especially good when combining it with a low-end EQ boost through Pro Q3 or any other equalizer plugin. In Q3, we make our boost node dynamic, as it furthers the clarity we're wanting for the break. Delay is something that can add wideness to your breaks, but it's a tool that should be used carefully as too much can muddy up your sound. It's a good idea to modulate the delay throughout the track. Speaking of muddiness, one way to clear up masking in the lower frequency ranges is by sidechaining your kick to the bass. This way, the bass ducks when the kick hits, lowering the chances of frequencies clashing. Atmospheric drum and bass is typically between 170 and 190 beats per minute, so we'll go ahead and increase the BPM. This is how an arrangement sounds with pads and bass. Don't forget that there are many more breaks than just the almond break, and you should definitely go out and explore what's available. Here are some examples of things we've made the same way. Thanks again to SPURME for having me on the channel. It's always fun to help teach people new tips and tricks to making music. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to SPURME for more music and future tutorials. If you're interested in the content I provide, check out the Egofear TikTok for tutorials and daily song recommendations. You can also come say hi to both me, SPURME, and other artists in the Egosphere Discord server. We hope you enjoyed. See you next time.